Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Becky, and today we're going to be doing a layout that I made for a challenge at a cherry on top. The challenge was to make your own background, and also you had to use some kind of thread or twine or something like that on it. Right here you can see I'm using this large stencil. This is a pack of stencils I had picked up from Tuesday morning. It's the Plaid brand, and the stencils are actually made out of kind of like a cardboard, cardstock type glossy texture. I just put some double-sided adhesive, some removable double-sided adhesive on some of the back pieces to kind of hold the butterflies down a little bit. I'm also going to be holding down the edges with some washi tape. I am going to be using two colors of Distress Oxide on this one. I'm using this Wilted Violet, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull in some Broken China as well. I'm going to use the violet down the centers and on the tips of the wings of the butterflies, and I'm going to fill the rest in with the Broken China. In some areas, when I pull out the Broken China, I am going to overlap the violet, the purple, and the blue, and it'll kind of give me a different shade where they meet up. After I do that, my background is going to be complete mostly. I am also going to be pulling out those watercolors I've been using here a lot lately that I had picked up off of Etsy. I am going to be using those. I'm going to use the platinum color, and I'm going to give a very, very generous sprinkle of those around the page. Here's where it's going to be magic when I lift this piece off. When I lift this stencil off, it's going to be magic. It's so pretty. Whoop. Isn't that cute? I love that. I don't do mixed media very often, but when I do have the opportunity, I usually like how it comes out. I'm just kind of a lazy scrapbooker, so I don't do it very much. Here I am going to use this scrap of a cocoa vanilla paper to map my photo in. This is a photo of Riley when she was a baby. I have several photos that I haven't used yet, and most of them are smaller size. They're laying around on my desk. I was actually thinking about starting to do some 6x8 pages just to use up some of those extra photos that I have. I scattered those sequins down around the page to see if I thought I would like to see it. At first, I was initially going to use rose gold in the rose gold watercolor, but I did not really like the way it looked up against those butterflies, so I ended up going with the platinum instead. I am going to use this to put a coating on this wood veneer piece. This is Blessed. That is going to serve as my title. It doesn't cover it completely. It is still transparent underneath there. You can tell it's wood veneer piece basically, but I really like the effect it has when the light shines on it. It still comes out really pretty. And here's where I go and do the splatters all around the page. The splatters that I do are very, very generous. I do quite a bit of them around there. Some are like chunky and some are really fine. These ones right here that you get when you bang your paintbrush against something turn out really fine. The other ones that you put down that have a lot of liquid in them, those are the ones that turn out more chunky. Go ahead and finish doing this. I think I cut part of this out because I really did go way overboard. Now see, this right here is where I want my photo, and you can see it overlapped the butterflies. So I'm going to cut around the tip of this wing, and then I am also going to cut around the wing of the other one just to make it my photo be able to slide in right there. So we're going to go ahead and cut a little bit more off. See how that wing is overlapping the photo? I love that. I am going to put a little bit of glue on that wing and make it lay down onto the photo. Got to give myself a little bit more room. There we go. That's so cute, right? I could have taken the time, which would have taken me a lot of time, to cut out the antenna and put the antenna over it as well. But it's such a small bit, I decided not to do that. Again, a lazy scrapbooker. Here I'm going to go ahead and put down the title, and it's just going to live right down here in that bottom right hand corner. For my embellishment, I use 3 butterfly pieces. They are from the Vellum die cuts from Every Little Thing collection from Close to My Heart. Those are still available if you want to pick those up. I will have my link down below. Now you can see at first I did have this other butterfly pulled out over there on the left hand side, but it had the points on the end of the butterflies the wings were actually shaped a little bit different. I liked them better when they were all rounded because the ones from the stencil were also rounded. Here I'm going to go ahead and pull out some bitty sparkles, also from Close to My Heart. Those are available still as well. I'm going to put those down around the page too. I don't use a whole bunch, I don't think. Maybe like 6 or 8. They're really, really tiny, 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 like clear gems. So that's why they're called bitty sparkles. So I put those down around the page. After I do that, guys, I am going to do something else to this layout. I forgot, because this was going to be the end, but then I forgot the challenge I was doing. You had to use the twine or the thread or something. So here I am showing you this up close, but I am going to take a piece of crochet thread. Sorry about that. I forgot to mute my phone. I'm going to take a piece of crochet thread, tie it in a bow, and put it down right there at the top left-hand corner of my photo. There you go. There's my thread. So I was able to complete the challenge. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.